Good morning, Sam.
Thank you for coming in today. Really excited to
You're
share
welcome.
your story. So quick little introduction. This is Ange, guys. You've been with us, I just had a look, coming up to 2 years next month.
2 years in September, I think. Or is it August?
Yes, it's
August, wow.
Yes. So that's gone fast.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm
And
2 years older.
2 years fitter too.
Yes, exactly.
And yeah, we start off with some group classes, and then after about 3 months, we transitioned into PTs, and you've been doing that ever since.
Yeah, I love the PTs.
How's that been going so far?
Yeah, I love the PTs. I like that better than the group. The reason being, apart from the fact that I did it because I went and did a new job, right? So therefore the time was restrained, and found out I loved it from there. I like it better because you get that one-on-one technique.
Yeah.
I love that, getting your technique right, and that's how I advance, by getting the technique right.
Sure.
So I get someone to concentrate on me solely for half an hour, which is an hour now. I do hour sessions now. And I like that. I like the people that come in, love to say hello and everything else, but I love to have that one-on-one.
Like that
Yeah,
fun. Awesome.
yeah, I do.
And how did you feel prior to joining Movita?
Dylan tried to talk me into it for about 8, 9, 10, 12 months, I reckon.
Yeah.
And I'd go, come on, mum. And in the end, he talked me into it because he said he was going to pay for me because he was coaching. And in the end, he ended up going and doing his own thing and whatever, and I ended up staying. But it was very nerve-wracking because, CrossFit's elite and I'm not elite, So I suppose in some ways it's good that I'm doing it because I show that you don't have to be elite to do CrossFit, You can grow, you can get better at what you're doing, you can meet your own goals and not be the elite person out there and not feel like you have to be the elite person.
For sure.
But yeah, it's nerve-wracking because I literally walked sideways downstairs before I came here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's almost like you said, sometimes looking from the outside in, it looks like, all these super elite, really, jacked, fit athletes, but, when you walk in there, it's
no, they're normal people.
Normal people. Yeah.
Yeah, saying hello, actually congratulating you for everything that you do, that you think, oh, that was nice. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And were you worried about anything? I know you just touched on like the elite side of things, but anything else you worried about before coming here?
Oh, every single day I come here, this is one of the things that I do. I have clients that worry that they can't do the things we're going to get them to do, craft and things like that today. And I understand that fully because the self-talk that I go through before I come every single day is huge. I actually say to myself, I don't think I'm going to be able to lift that. Oh, I'm not going to be able, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do a squat today. Oh, that hurt even getting up today. And, and then you say, just do it because I know how much I love it. And when I get out, I go, I want to go back. So yeah, there is self-talk in it and there's doubt in it every single time. And I don't think that you can really deny the fact that that's going to happen. And it's not easy to get up and come and try and get better or be your best or do something that's not natural without having any reservation.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And are those, when you walk out after having those sort of thoughts and feelings, is it more than often than not they're alleviated, those fears, after your session?
Every time. By the time I walk out, whether I can walk or crawl, no, by the time I walk out, I'm going, I want to come more. I want to come every single day. I want to come more. And so that's what I tell myself before I come, is I know that I'm going to want to come more. I don't want to get up because I'm cold. I'm inflexible, but I know I'm going to want to come more. Yeah.
Awesome. And was there a moment, during the last couple of years where there was like a light bulb moment, like, okay, this is Movita's for me? Was there?
I tell you, the light bulb moment is I can't do snatch squats. So I can't have that movement with my arm over my head and then squatting. And one day we just spent a whole hour making it happen. And then I went, I love this. I still don't like snatch squats, but the fact that I did it, that I actually put my body in a position that it wouldn't go in before. And so now I'm not so scared of them. I still don't like them, but you know, I did a PB on them last week. I did a PB on the weightlifting course,
So
you
good.
know.
So good.
So I can remember when I could just do a stick and
Yeah.
still couldn't do it properly,
Yeah.
you know.
So good.
So,
And I think this flows into our next question really nicely, like the things that you've achieved since you joined. I remember when you first started, you couldn't get the bar in the back.
no,
You know?
that's exactly right. Yeah, we would be in the group sessions and we'd be doing back squats, and I'd just say, oh, I can't put the bar back there. It just can't. My hands don't go back there, you know. And Hector worked on the whole, you know, chicken wings and things like that. Well, now that's not even something I think about.
That's awesome.
I don't even think about I just get the stick and warm up back there,
Yeah.
and in fact I could put it halfway down my back now. So
Second nature, man.
yeah.
And you know you've achieved your squat snatch. You know what else?
See,
have you
so
achieved?
squats another one. You
Yeah.
see, so squats is something that I couldn't do. You know, for all my life, even as a child, I couldn't get on a push bike and off. I fall off a push bike because I just can't get that movement,
Yeah.
you know. And so squats are still hard for me because it's still the unnatural, there's still the stretch that is not there. So for me to get my squats as low as they are now is, you know, I feel like saying to people that are out there, hey, do you know I can't do squats, look at me, you know, because it's huge for me to be able to do a squat and feel like I'm literally squatting.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So good, Ange. And last question, like, what would you say to someone who's, you know, maybe looking at CrossFit going, I don't know if I can do this, I'm a little bit nervous. Like, what would you say to them?
Well, really what I would say, I'm 61, right? I'm 61. We need to build strength at our age. You don't have to be fit. You don't have to be elite. When I say fit, I would class myself as fit in my age group, you know, but you don't have to be elite fit. Is get some strength, get some mobility, and you're going to feel really good. If I can do it, anyone can do it, because I was literally, like I say, someone that walks sideways down steps. And so I try and tell everybody, just go and do something.
Yeah.
And don't go to a normal gym, because I can't sit there on a treadmill and while someone looks at me and times me, and do machines and things like that. This is so good because it's so natural.
Yeah.
You know, you're picking up a real weight off the ground. You're not picking up a machine.
100%.
You're picking up a real weight. You're doing a real squat. You're picking up a real kettlebell.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure.
it's all real. You're hanging on to, you know, real rings.
Yeah.
It's real. It's like the backyard, you know. So at the end of the day, if me at 61 who couldn't get off a bike, who walked downstairs sideways, can come in and enjoy it and do it and get PBs,
Yeah.
then anyone can.
So good. It's so inspiring to hear that too. You know, that's so cool, because, you know, it's never too late.
No,
You
no,
know?
never.
You know, and I love hearing that, because it inspires me as well. So.
Yeah, I would love to get some of my clients here that, you know, are even on walkers, and I can tell you, I reckon we could get them off of them.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
It's, you know, the magic's in the movement.
yeah.
You know, so.
You know, and I worked in aged care for a little while, and I don't want to be like that. That doesn't mean we're not going to be, and you do get older, but I want to extend that time as much as possible. I don't want to be, you know, someone that's retiring at 65. I've still got life to lead.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you want to go caravanning, then you've got to be able to pick up the caravan and push it.
Change tires, you got to do all that stuff.
Exactly,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
So
Awesome.
definitely 61 is not too old, and you don't have to be like the young elite ones.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for showing, Ange, and, you know,
You're welcome.
2 years in and you're crushing it, and, you know, bumped up your PTs in an hour, so we're going to see even more PBs. So I'm
Yeah.
excited to see how far you can take it.
My favourite's the clean and jerk.
Yes.
Clean and jerk, yes.
Very good.
Yes.
That's my favourite too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you for sharing, Ange. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.